I'm going to start by chopping up some onions, and I'm going to make some tomato basil soup this evening for this nice cold weather we're having. So I'm going to start by chopping up a medium-sized yellow onion, and then I'm going to add to it about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. And then in a pot with a little bit of olive oil, I'm going to put the onions and the garlic, and I'm going to start sweating them. And then instead of roasting fresh tomatoes, I'm going to use canned San Marzano tomatoes, and you need 2 of the 28-ounce cans, and you need all the juice. I normally would roast the tomatoes, but I don't have time to do that, so I'm going to just do the canned version tonight, which is equally as good. And then I'm going to take about a cup of chicken stock per can, and I'm going to put it in the can and swirl it around to get all the tomato juice and whatever was left in the can out. You don't want to let anything go to waste. And then I'm going to put about a tablespoon of sugar in the pot. And this is over medium heat. Just give it a good stir and let it all sort of melt together. And then I'm going to add about a half a cup of heavy whipping cream and give that a good stir. And then I have 10 basil leaves that I've washed, and I'm just going to tear them up with my fingers. I'm going to blend this up with my immersion blender, so this doesn't have to be chopped really fine. I'm going to add about a half a teaspoon of dried oregano, about a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, a little bit of salt, a bit of pepper, and give it a good stir and just let everything cook together. And this smells so good. I wish you could smell this. Now with my immersion blender, I'm just going to come in here and mash up all the tomatoes. You can leave chunks of tomato if you like, but I don't happen to like chunks of tomatoes, so I make mine pretty smooth. And then I'm going to add a little more pepper because it needs it. And you adjust the seasonings to whatever fits your liking. And then I'm going to ladle some into my bowl. And I would usually grate some fresh parm on the top, but I have these parm crisps, and they're so good. And they add a little crunch to your soup. And this is so good. Give it a try. Subscribe and follow for more. Enjoy.